Welcome, travel enthusiasts, to our channel. As winter blankets Europe in a snowy embrace, we're here to guide you through the 10 best winter destinations on the continent. From charming Christmas markets to breathtaking snowy landscapes, get ready to embark on a journey that will leave you in awe. 1. Alemano. Winter is one of the best times to visit Germany, mainly because of the end-of-year festivities, as the Christmas markets spread across the country are super well prepared, with decorations and first-rate products, and give an extra charm to the cities. I recommend the Christmas markets in Constance, voted one of the best in Europe, Cologne, and Frankfurt. In fact, in any city in Germany, big or small, you will find markets at the whim. In addition, it's nice to visit the most touristic cities, like Berlin, and see the attractions from a different point of view, with the spots covered in snow. The capital guarantees a lot of art, culture, and history, and if you want to innovate, there are also many alternative tourist spots there. 2. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a relatively inexpensive destination when compared to other European countries, even more so during winter, when it is low season. Bosnia has a very long history, marked by conflicts as does the entire Balkan region. No wonder you will find many tours and cultural attractions in Sarajevo, the capital. Sarajevo is a must-see in the country, with the Baskarcija shopping area in the center. Ideal for having a Bosnian coffee to warm up from the cold, the climb to the Yellow Fortress, to see the roofs of the houses colored with snow when you reach the top of the hill, the Tunnel of Hope, and much more. Incidentally, the capital was also the host of the 1984 Winter Olympics. Nowadays, even with the Olympic bobsleigh and luge track abandoned, it is still possible to visit it in Montana Trebevic. Hiking in the region's mountains, such as Jaharina, which has a ski resort, and Vlasic, is an outdoor program that pays off a lot. Seeing the extension of these mountains with their all-white pines, dominated by snow, is spectacular. 3. Slovenia. Slovenia has beautiful cities and exotic landscapes that are worth visiting, even though it is not among the best-known destinations in Europe. Ljubljana is the country's capital and has many interesting tourist attractions. The Ljubljana Castle and Cathedral are hallmarks of the city, as are the bustling Prešeren Square and the bridges that span the Ljubljana River, which is often frozen no winter. I'd also recommend doing a round trip to Bled leaving the capital, so you can get to know the spectacular lake of the city, which has an island that houses the Church of the Assumption, postcard of Slovenia, and a castle on top of the mountain. 4. Estonia. First, it's good to know that Estonia, one of the 3 Baltic countries, has a harsh winter. However, even with the cold, the landscapes do not disappoint. They actually make it even prettier. Tallinn, for example, has one of the best preserved historic centers in Europe. The city represents the medieval period very well, with walls, towers, and bastions. At the end of the year, the Christmas market is a must for those who enjoy this historic atmosphere. 5. Finlandia. Finland is one of the coldest countries in Europe, unfortunately still little explored when it comes to tourism. The capital, Helsinki, is the most famous city there, and its most visited attractions are Suomenlinna Fortress, Helsinki Cathedral, and the National Museum of Finland, among several other museums. In mid-December, a Christmas market takes place at Prava do Senado, downtown. The structure is charming, with the colorful wooden houses. Drinking a good wine, there is a great program to alleviate the cold, which is no joke at this time of year. 6. Italy. Everyone knows that Italy is one of the most desired destinations in Europe, but what many don't know is that you can also enjoy a lot of this country in winter, which has a milder cold. Most of the time, we associate Italy with sunshine and gelato. Not to mention that the first points that come to mind are the most popular, like the canals of Venice. However, the country is also beautiful in winter and has even more beautiful attractions that are worth checking out at this time of year. I recommend getting to know the Italian Alps further north, which tend to be off the radar of most tourists. This region of the Alps, which receives the name of Dolomites, is in itself breathtaking. But in winter, when the lakes are frozen and the mountains covered with snow, the scenery becomes even more amazing. There you can explore Bolzano, Trento, Udine, and Pordenone, the municipalities in the vicinity, go hiking, choosing the one that best suits your level of difficulty, to admire the unique landscapes, pass by lookouts and practice many sports, such as skiing. 7. Iceland. Iceland, as the English translation itself conveys, is the land of ice. In addition to being the land of ice, it is also, curiously, considered the land of fire, due to the many active volcanoes there. Despite being close to the Arctic Circle, the Nordic island does not have temperatures as low and rigorous as those of Russia, for example. But thermal sensation it may be smaller, motivated by the recurring rains and snowfalls. It is also worth mentioning that, like Finland, Iceland is also known for being the stage for one of the most incredible phenomena to watch, the Northern Lights. In the Icelandic winter months, because the nights are longer, the probability of seeing the beautiful Northern Lights, preferably away from light pollution, dancing, and coloring the sky is even greater. Many tourists seek out their luck on excursions from Reykjavik, the capital. 8. Polynia. Poland is a super interesting winter destination. This is visible, for example, when walking through the alleys of the medieval center of Gdańsk, a super beautiful and different city in the country. The city of Krakow, it is also super known for its cultural tours and for being home to several well-known tourist attractions, such as Wall Castle and the Historical Museum at Oskar Schindler's factory. Zakopane is very charming, in addition to being the ideal place to practice winter sports, like skiing. The view of the snow-capped mountains on a hike through the Tatra National Park, for example, is also worth the visit alone, as it is spectacular. 9. Russia. At first glance, getting to know Russia in winter seems to be challenging, as the average temperature in some regions, such as Siberia and even Moscow, can reach -40 degrees. No wonder the country has one of the harshest winters in Europe and also one of the most beautiful, with forests and other unexplored natural beauties. In Moscow and St. Petersburg, Russia's most tourist cities, the cold is more tolerable, despite the temperature also reaching several degrees below zero. In the Russian capital, Moscow, you can enjoy the winter weather at the Soviet Park VDNK, which not only has rich cultural attractions important for the country's history, but also the largest skating rink in Europe. 10. Sweden. This list of winter destinations in Europe would not be complete without Switzerland. When one thinks of winter in the country, the Alps are the first point that comes to mind for tourists in search of cinematic scenery. In the city of Interlaken, you can do several trail rides, which is an amazing experience as the city is between lakes, as the name already suggests. Close to the Interlaken region is Jomfrujok, a railway station that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, considered the top of Europe. This station is located on the Jungfrau Mountain. As our winter expedition through Europe comes to an end, we hope you enjoyed exploring these incredible destinations with us. If you have a favorite winter spot or any recommendations, feel free to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our future travel adventures. Thanks for watching.